Jordan. What's up, girl? Anyway, guys, I got some beautiful people in the studio with me right now. As I told you earlier, tonight my mother is going to be involved with United to Healer Ministries Gospel Concert taking place at Heritage Worship Center. Cost is $20 regular admission, $25 at the door, $5 for children, $10 for teens, and $50 for patrons. And I just want to tell you, they had a great night last night at Evening Light Church, where they had Pastor Hollis Neal. I'll bring a little sermon to them, a little sermonette, I guess, something not too long, but you know. And it was actually catered to the young people. And today I actually have a recording artist in the studio with me, Miss Lois Commodore, all the way from, give it to me.
Well, I live in Boston, but I'm originally from Dominica.
Okay. And she's actually going to be performing at the event tonight at not Evening Light, sorry, at Heritage Worship Center. So welcome to Bermuda. How are you?
I'm great. I'm loving it.
You love it here?
Awesome. I think I'm going to stay.
You're going to stay? Now I don't really think you want to say that over the air, because, you know, immigration might hear that.
Oh,
now, you might
forgot about that.
We have some issues with immigration here, and we don't want them coming in, storming in the station and handcuffing you. You know, for a gospel concert, that might not look too good. No, So tell us a little bit about how you started with music.
Well, I've been singing since I was 12 years old. Mm-hmm. I've been singing for a long time. It's what I do. I'm a scientist, but I sing.
Scientist?
I am. I know. I don't look nerdy, do I?
Nah, you ain't.
Kind of cool, aren't I?
Yeah, you're cool.
Yeah,
you're cool.
I know. But I've been singing for a while, and I just love it. I couldn't imagine my life without music. I couldn't imagine not doing that.
Oh, wow.
And so to be here and do something that I love, I don't consider it to be work, but it's actually fun. But don't tell your mother, though.
Well, it's good to have you here. But you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to play one of your songs, and then we're going to come back, all right?
Sure.
Is that cool with you?
That sounds good.
All right, right here on the big station, Power 95, Lois Commodore. Woo! Everybody. That's what I'm talking about. That's some good gospel music right there.
Yes,
we got Lois Commodore, recording artist all the way from Dominica. But she's saying she's living in Boston now, right? Take that
That's
right.
right.
So I'm paying attention.
That's right.
So, when did you get started in the industry?
I started when I was 12 years old,
Okay.
and I moved to Boston in '95.
Okay.
And so I started doing projects with other artists and on their projects. So I sang background for a lot of people.
And was it all gospel music?
Oh, I did a few that were not really gospel, but I did Jewish music. I
Jewish?
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
different.
had to,
Explain the what was that?
it was a black Jewish project that it was a collaboration.
You know, we all have these stereotypes. You're like, oh, Jewish.
No, we rocked it. You
rocked
know
it?
we rocked it because we put some hip hop beats to that stuff.
Okay.
So we rocked it.
So you
And
rocked it.
Yeah,
You
we
rocked
rocked it. We made it work. So it was a collaboration between a black choir and a Jewish group, and it was just something that we came together because we had history. We both had slavery as part of our history, and so we just came together and we did some music. Called Freedom Music Project. That's what it was about.
Okay.
So it was awesome. I mean, I learned good songs. I can still sing a little bit of something. Yeah.
So tonight, what can we expect to see tonight at the United to Healers Youth Explosion Gospel Concert?
It's going to be an explosion of worship. That's what
Yes,
we're going
it
to do.
is.
We're going to go crazy. We're going to worship. You know, a lot of people think that, church stuff is boring and, it's not for young people or anything like that, but it's not. It really is exciting, and we're going to make it happen. We're going to celebrate God. We're going to
Yes,
celebrate
we are.
His goodness and all that He's done, and we're going to have a good time. And that's what's going to happen.
And that's what I'm talking about.
That's what's up.
But I hear you have a very deep testimony. I mean, do you want to share? Not all of it, because I know you're going to be sharing it tonight. So they have to come out tonight if they want to hear everything. But can you just give us a little tidbit,
Sure.
just sum it up for us in some way for us?
Sure. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis 6 years ago, and I was taking medication that was actually affecting my kidneys. And so I caught the flu last year, and that also caused some damage to my kidneys. So both of my kidneys had shut down, and the doctor was, he had already put my name on the list for kidneys and everything like that. And they didn't expect anything to it to work or anything like that. And you know, God really opened the doors, and people were praying for me all over. You know, all the places that I went to minister, they came together and they were praying for me. People I didn't even know about were praying for me all over the radio, the TV, everywhere. And you know, God just laid His hands of healing on me, and He healed my kidneys. And every time I would go back to the doctor, you know, the doctor would be amazed, because they just don't understand how you know, when they look at the biopsy, they see the damage, and then it's not there anymore. You know, and even right now, I haven't taken any medication for multiple sclerosis since last year, and I couldn't walk without it. I couldn't move without the medication, and now I don't even take medication for that. So for those who don't believe that, you know, God can heal and God is real, I don't know what my story is, but I can tell you that that's what God is all about.
And you know what? And I want to put it out there to the listeners, because on Facebook, you know, we all share stories and stuff. And sometimes there are a lot of people that are going through stuff. And a lot of times when I try to post stuff on my page, you know, I wake up in the morning and I think, you know, something positive comes to me. And I put it on there. And sometimes you never know how it's reaching people. And I know there were a lot of people that are hurting. People have illnesses. People are not feeling well. People are miserable in their lives. And what you're saying right now is that if you know Jesus, and if you get to know Him, He can make your life brand new, and He can heal your body. So if there's someone out there that is sick, I'm just putting it out there. I'm not preaching to you, but I'm just telling you that God can make a difference in your life, and He can take care of you. I'm a witness to that as well, and that's why I really still have a very strong faith in God, because through my life I've just seen so many things take place that if it wasn't a God, how did it happen?
How did it happen?
How did it happen? The doctors didn't know. I broke out in a skin rash, and the doctor, I don't know what's wrong with you. I went to all the different doctors, broke out, and they were just like, what is wrong with this girl? You know, oh, it's hives, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. But for the grace of the Lord, I don't have them anymore, and they were covered all over my body. So I have a testimony too. But I just want to encourage you, and I want to encourage our listeners. I mean, this is keeping it real right here on Power 95, guys. I got to tell you, if you want to receive a word from God, you need to be there tonight at the Youth Explosion taking place at Heritage Worship Center. This is going to be something for young people. However, they're not discriminating, so you know, you little older people can come out and get your praise on.
Last night. There was a mixture last night.
Get your praise on too.
Yes. And I would just like to say, I was amazed at how she interacted with the young people and the children. At one point, Lois had the children huddled together like a football team. I didn't know what she was doing. I thought she was taking over my youth, and the next thing I looked, she got up to sing the standing in front performing with her. So she has this way with the children, and I appreciate that. And the word last night was good. The young people that came out, it was a blessing. And I want Bermuda to know Pastor Hollis Neal is sharing a brief word tonight. And Tony Smith, the saxophonist, he flew in. He will have a presentation tonight also. United to Healer Ministry singers. Johnnyman will be there. And if you have young people and you're looking for something positive for them to do, United to Healer Ministry has this youth explosion. It started last night, it continues tonight, and it finishes tomorrow at 4 o'clock at Evening Light on Parsons Road next to Jamaican Grill. So if you are interested, I'm leaving some tickets here with Patrina O'Connor Pector.
Oh, thanks. Blast us his whole name on the radio.
First serve, they can come in and have a blessing. Thank you, guys.
Now, see, that's probably somebody calling for a ticket. You know what I mean?
They can have the ticket.
That's somebody calling for a ticket. Yeah, don't please, try to text message me, you know, instead of calling the phone, you know, texting me out. But I want to thank you all for coming, and remember, guys, this is all going down this evening at 7 p.m. at Heritage Worship Center, and I think it's going to be an event for everybody. Lois, thank you so much for coming.
Having me. I appreciate it.
You need to keep me updated on your progress and what's going on in your life and your ministry.
Thank you.
Any final words that you want to give?
Can I stay? I mean, I really do want to stay.
I already told you, girl, you better watch it.
She jumped over the altar last night twice.
You need to watch
Her manager's here, Matthew Meyer. I met Matthew Meyer. We're going to be in touch.
All right. Well, you know, she needs to be careful about saying all this staying in Bermuda stuff over the air, because, you know, what's going to happen is Bermuda Immigration is going to be tapping into the show, because you know they're listening, and they're going to be trying to take it back. So.
I'll give them a free CD if they let me stay.
I don't know, but I'll give them some goat's milk.
Yeah, it sounds
you all want a glass?
Sure.
I did.
Anyway, Anyway, guys, holla at me, 2925795. Remember, I said this is all going down tonight at Heritage Worship Center. This is United Tehillah Ministries presents Youth Explosion. And, of course, they also have a service on Sunday at 4 o'clock at Evening Light with Jonathan Lamb, Youth Pastor Evening Light, and Cornerstone Puppet Ministry performance. And some refreshments will be served. See, that's what I like. When you say refreshments, yeah, I'm there.
They got chicken.
They got chicken.
We had chicken last night.
Gotcha. Anyway, guys, stay locked into the Big Station Power 95. If you offer